Raccoon has 17 tabs open, 3 group chats pinging, a load of laundry he's re-washing because he forgot about it twice, a to-do list with 42 items, 12 of which he made up just now. He hasn't sat still in 6 hours. He hasn't thought about anything real in 6 hours either. That's not an accident. That's the plan. Part 1. The full calendar. Raccoon wears busy like a badge. Someone asks how he's doing, and before he even considers the question, the answer is already out. So busy. So busy. Said almost proudly. Said like exhaustion is proof of something. But watch closer. Raccoon isn't just doing a lot. Raccoon is doing a lot of things that don't need to happen right now. Reorganizing a drawer that was already organized, answering emails that could wait until tomorrow, starting a new project before finishing the last 3. His hands are never empty, and that's exactly the point. Because the moment his hands go still, his mind starts talking, and Raccoon does not want to hear what it has to say.
Part 2. What the silence is actually hiding. Here's the thing about a quiet moment. It's not actually quiet. It's the first opening for every unprocessed feeling Raccoon has been outrunning all week. The conversation he's avoided, the grief he hasn't looked at directly, the question about whether he's actually happy or just occupied. Busy Raccoon never has to sit with any of that. Busy Raccoon is always one task away from the next task, which is always one task away from ever feeling anything uncomfortable. It's not that Raccoon loves his to-do list, it's that his to-do list is a wall, and behind that wall is everything he doesn't know how to hold yet. Part 3. The nervous system loves this trick. There's a reason this works so well. When Raccoon is in motion, his brain gets a hit of familiar, manageable stress. Deadlines, tasks, checkboxes, all stress he can control, solve, complete. But the stress underneath, the real stuff, the feelings without a checklist, that stress doesn't have a clear finish line. It can't be crossed off. It just has to be felt. And Raccoon's brain, given the choice between controllable stress and uncontrollable emotion, will pick controllable stress every single time, even if it's exhausting, even if it never actually ends. Busyness isn't relaxing, but it's predictable, and predictable feels safer than honest.
Part 4. The cost of never stopping. Here's what Raccoon doesn't notice because he's too busy to notice anything. The feelings he's outrunning don't disappear. They wait. They show up as a tightness in his chest during the one quiet car ride of the day, as irritability he can't explain, as exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix because it was never a body problem, it was a mind problem wearing a body costume. The tasks pile up specifically so the feelings don't have to. And every year this goes on, Raccoon gets a little further from knowing what he actually wants, what he actually feels, who he actually is underneath the schedule. Busy is not the same as fulfilled, but from far away, they can look identical. Part 5. How Raccoon starts sitting still. Raccoon doesn't need to quit his to-do list. He needs to stop using it as an escape hatch. Step 1. Notice the flinch. The moment a task finishes and Raccoon immediately reaches for the next one, that reach is the tell. Before grabbing the next task, Raccoon pauses and asks, "Am I doing this because it matters or because stopping feels unbearable?" Step 2. Practice 5 minutes of nothing. Not scrolling, not tidying, just sitting. It will feel unbearable at first. That's not a sign to stop. That's the exact feeling Raccoon has been avoiding, finally surfacing in a safe small dose. Step 3. Let the thought finish. When something uncomfortable rises during the stillness, Raccoon doesn't reach for a task to drown it out. He lets the thought say its whole sentence. Most thoughts, once fully heard, lose half their power.
Part 6. The Raccoon who learned to sit still. Raccoon still has a full calendar sometimes. That's not the problem. The problem was never being busy. It was using busy as a place to hide. Now, when the tasks run out, Raccoon doesn't panic refill the space. He lets a little quiet in. He lets a feeling surface, sit with him for a minute, and pass, the way feelings actually do when they're finally allowed to. He's learning that stillness isn't empty. It's just the first time all day anyone's asked him how he's really doing. And this time, it's him asking himself. The raccoon says thanks. Like this video, toss him a subscribe. It keeps the trash cans full.